everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Garden Turns. So today is Friday, and on Fridays I usually make really unique things for dinner and dessert, and I'm getting a later start than I usually do on Fridays. My husband's home.
Hey guys.
And so yeah, I'm gonna get right into making this. This is gonna be a small batch copycat Krispy Kreme donut. I'm gonna turn this donut into a cookies and cream donut for us. It's gonna be a pretty big one. We're just gonna cut it like a cake. So that's what we're gonna be doing here today. Okay, so, or it's also a small batch recipe. It should make about 6 to 8 donuts. So I'm gonna use this to make two donuts. Okay, so what you saw me add to the bowl was 3/4 teaspoon of yeast, 2 tablespoons of warm water, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of evaporated milk. I don't know if I told y'all, I got this milk at Walmart on clearance for a quarter can. And we got like $2 worth just so I didn't run out. This was like last year, I think. And it didn't, it's not expiring until sometime next year or something like that.
I think that was left over from one of the holidays.
It was left over from like Thanksgiving, yeah. But they don't expire till like...
They don't cook as much anymore.
Yeah, when does this expire? 2/14/26. So, gave us a long time. All right, then you need 1 egg beaten. Let's mix this together. All right, now I'm going to add a cup of flour. All right, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of soft butter. Scrape down the sides here. Okay, so now I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I don't know how that happened. Spilled most of my pinch. I don't know what happened with that one. All right, I spilled my pinch. Then I'm going to mix this until we have a nice dough ball form. Okay, so a dough ball has formed here. So I'm going to let my machine knead this for about 5 minutes. It's a really small ball. So about 5 minutes until the dough starts to come together and smooths out. Okay, so here is our finished dough. You see it's a little bit. This is probably going to make 1 donut. Okay, you want to spray your bowl. And I'm going to use my stand mixer bowl here. You want to cover it, place it in a warm area, and allow it to rise for about 1 hour. Okay, y'all, so my little bitty dough ball has arisen. So we're going to cut out, I don't know if I'm going to do an actual donut. I think I'm just going to do donut holes. So you need a porcelain baking tray. I'm going to spread this out thin because it's really small. About a 1/2 inch thick. No, that's about a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch thick. We got our cookie cutter and we're just going to cut out donut holes. And place them on our parchment tray. And I have my last turkey leg frying, but I'm going to end up cutting this oil off because these have to rise for another 45 minutes or so before we can fry them up. Okay, so now I'm going to cover these and let these rise for about 45 minutes. And then we're going to fry them up and coat them in some cream and then dunk them in some cookies. So they're going to be cookies and cream donut holes. Okay, so I'm going to make some cream icing here. So I got about a cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of evaporated milk. About a teaspoon of vanilla. And you're gonna mix this together. Okay, so then I took about 5 Oreo cookies and crushed them here, and I'm gonna put that in a bowl as well. And then I'm heating my oil, and you want to get that to about 320. And our donuts have risen. And so for our second rise, we'll show you our donut holes. Here they are. And then I have a paper lined plate so that I can drain these once I fry them. So these look pretty good. We'll see how this is gonna turn out, y'all. All right. Okay, so our oil is hot. Now I'm gonna start dumping in my donut holes. Okay, now I'm going to try to flip these.
Man, that guy used to flip them so fast.
Did he?
Man, he would just have basically two wooden dial sticks. He would just go through like that. Just flip them that fast. I mean, he had been doing it since he was a kid.
Wow.
It was a family business.
He's talking about this guy he used to work for. They made bread.
It was a bakery. Yeah, they did work. The wedding cakes, Lubalese. They not in business anymore, I don't think.
Oh, I didn't flip back there.
But yeah, that man was a professional.
Mm-hmm.
A German bakery. It was they went all the way back. Grandfather. You know, they used to make them Pansky things.
What's that? The donuts with the filling in the middle?
The thing from Mardi Gras with the little baby in it.
Oh, you talking about the king cakes?
The king cake.
The Pansky donuts have like jelly in them.
Oh, okay.
They like these, but with jelly.
Oh, with the powdered sugar.
Yeah, and then they put powdered
the
sugar
king
on
cake.
it.
Yeah, he used to make all of that.
All right, so I'm gonna get these out. We're gonna drain these here on some paper. They look perfect, don't they? Ooh. You can actually make little mini donuts if you jelly donuts out of these if you wanted. Yep.
You can even fill them with whipped cream.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Do all kinds of stuff with
All right, now I'm gonna finish these up. I only have 4 more left, and then we're gonna start to coat them with the icing and cookie crumbs. Okay, now we're gonna dunk the donut. So you want to dunk it in your icing, get it coated like that, and then dunk it in your cookies. Get that coated, and there you go. Let's do another one. Dunk, turn. Let's move this around a little bit more. Dunk. Those are cute. And then some of them you can do without the cookie crumb if you want. But it actually smells like a donut shop in here right now.
Oh, they look good.
Go ahead and dunk that in there. Let me get the rest of these finished, and then I'll show you what they all look like. And then my husband's gonna try one.
You damn right.
All right. Okay, so also today on Friday, I'm going to be making some turkey legs. Yes, I do love me some turkey legs if you haven't noticed already. So I'm going to be doing some stuffed turkey legs. So I have some rice on because I want to make a broccoli cheddar stuffed, rice stuffed turkey leg. Okay, so my pack came with 3 turkey legs, so I'm going to fry all 3 of these. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of this Maggi seasoning on. Probably about half a teaspoon. Then we're gonna bake some sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna put in some butter and nut, just probably some brown sugar and butter filling. Okay, so go ahead and sprinkle on some Cajun seasoning, about a teaspoon. A bit of salt. Some garlic powder, and then we're gonna bread these and fry them up. And then my husband has the sweet potatoes. He's wrapping those in foil, and I'm just gonna throw those in the oven.
You're gonna do some olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Yep, and seasoning. This is 21 Seasoning Salute. This is a Trader Joe's seasoning. Then I'm going to just coat these with the seasoning that I put here. And then we're going to get some flour and cornmeal to fry these up in. Okay, so I have about a cup of flour here and a couple tablespoons of about 1/8 cup of cornmeal. And then I'm going to add some Cajun seasoning, just a little bit of black pepper and salt. And then I'm going to shake my turkey legs in my flour. Black pepper. And then I have my oil heating here. And once we get up to temp, I'm going to fry these up. Put the turkey leg in. Shake it around. All right, so I'm going to, now my oil is hot. Shake off my turkey leg here as much as I can. And then go ahead and drop it in my oil here.
Wasn't that a song?
What?
Do the turkey leg?
Was it?
Do the stanky leg.
Okay, okay. Because if it was, what would be the turkey leg dance? I wanted to.
You don't want to know?
Yeah, I don't want to know. All right, I'm going to drop in number 2. I'm going to get that in. Get some tongs. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I have a head of broccoli. I'm going to cut this up and I'm going to microwave this so that I can get it soft enough to go in my rice. I'm going to make some cheddar broccoli rice. So you're going to cut your heads up like so. Because we're going for the good chunky broccoli rice, not, you know, not the stuff with the little bitty pieces. I want some chunky rice. What you think?
Yeah.
With the broccoli, bigger chunks than normally what you would get in broccoli and rice.
Yeah, like that.
Cheddar rice. Yeah.
It's going to be broccoli mush.
Yes, and I don't want that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull these turkey legs out and I'm going to put them in the oven. Let's see. There's one. Two. See that one in my flour here. I'm going to go ahead and drop that. All right, so I have about 1.5 cups of steamed rice here. I put in about 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon and about 1 tablespoon of parsley flake. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter. Mix that up here. And then we got some heavy cream. You want to add about 1/4 cup of heavy cream. If I can get this open. Actually, let's do a little bit more. 1/2 cup. Put that melt down in there. Maximus.
Stop it. Ain't nobody doing
Max.
it to you. Cut it out.
He's trying to show out. He think he gonna get treats if he's very belligerent to folks. He's a special kind of guy. Okay, so I'm gonna let this get heated, and then we're gonna put in our cheese and broccoli. Okay, so next I'm gonna add in about a half cup of triple cheddar cheese. Mix that up. Okay, now I'm going to start adding my broccoli. Add my first. This is probably about a cup of chopped broccoli. Add my last. I want this to be chock full of broccoli. Give it a good stir. Okay. A little bit of salt. Black pepper. And just a dash of Cajun seasoning, just to give it a little spice. Stir this up. And then we're just gonna wait for our turkey legs to get done. Then we're gonna slice them, stuff them, and then we're gonna be eating dinner soon. That is homemade broccoli and cheddar rice. Look good, don't it? Okay, y'all, so I discovered something yesterday when I was out here, and I want to show y'all. So I know y'all know that I'm growing these caveman gourds, and look how big this is. Babe, come hold this so they can see this. We haven't been out here in a minute to show y'all the comparison of human versus caveman gourd, but that's pretty big. It's pretty big. Okay, now what I want to show y'all is what we discovered here yesterday. So I planted 2 types of gourds in here, and I finally got some of my Kiki gourds coming in. So these are called Kakindia gourds, and they grow very, very long. So these are the first ones that I've seen, and I know it's got to be some other ones probably on the outer side, but I call these my Kiki gourds. That's my nickname. And I was just so pleased to see some of those growing. Now I'm going to cook something with these, because you can eat these gourds while they're young. So these are little bitty immature gourds, so I'm going to probably cut a couple of these off, and then I'm going to make some of those for dinner one day. I can try to fit it in one day this week. Okay, so that's the Kakindia gourd. And then let me show y'all these other caveman gourds that I got growing over here. These things have gotten so big. I mean, they're they're huge. So, yeah, that's what I got going on in my gourd tunnel. Like, share, and subscribe. And then look for the video of cooked Kakindia gourds or Kiki gourds. Okay, y'all, here are all of the finished donuts. I did a couple of them plain because I like plain donuts. And then I did, so that's just the cream icing. And then I have my cookies and cream donut holes here. My husband little mini donuts. My husband's gonna try one and let you guys know what they taste like.
I've been looking at this one. Ooh, that's so warm and good.
Let me show you guys one up close. Little cookie and cream donut holes. These turned out perfect, I think. They look really good.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm gonna try one of the little plain ones. They do taste like a Krispy Kreme.
Perfectly cooked.
That's good.
Formula. And that little bit of glaze, cookie crunch, oh.
It's better than Krispy Kreme. I love me some Krispy Kreme, but that's a good donut. Okay. Yeah. You got to try this recipe. We got our cookie and cream donuts. Little mini donut holes. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all. So I'm going to plate up dinner. So I have my fried turkey leg. I'm going to put some slices down the middle to open it up, so we can stuff it. And you want to take some of that homemade broccoli and cheddar rice. Put that right on top. And then my husband put a little bit of, what did you do on these?
Little teaspoon of brown sugar, a little butter, some salt and pepper. That's it.
All right, so we have our baked sweet potato. Go ahead and put that on the plate.
Okay, now this one should cooperate.
All right, y'all. This is what we are having for dinner tonight. We have our baked sweet potato with brown sugar and butter, and our stuffed turkey leg with broccoli cheddar rice. This is what we having for dinner tonight. What are you having? And then for dessert, we got these donut holes. You got to see these. They are so good. We got homemade copycat Krispy Kreme donut holes, cookies, and cream. These are delicious. All right, so look for these videos. They should be up at some point. I'm working on getting them out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on our date night. Where are we going tomorrow? You remember?
Did you say Colorado?
Yep, he remembered. We going to Colorado tomorrow. We're going to be making some Pueblo swappers on homemade buns. And for dessert, we're going to do some peach crisp cupcakes. So you want to join me for that? And I'll see you guys tomorrow.